on TMZ.
Okay, everybody's in Venice for the wedding, and Orlando Bloom and Kim Kardashian, there was a kiss between them, but don't let this fool you.
Right, why would he immediately just glom on to one person?
Orlando is ready to party. We are told he is going bar crawling.
But what's bar crawling for him, though?
Bar Raffelli.
Prosecutors have started their closing arguments against Diddy. They said he engaged in kidnapping, arson, forced labor, bribery, and sex trafficking.
They pointed out if he did 2 of these acts, then he's guilty of racketeering.
So can I ask you something? If you go to Vegas and you have an assistant get you drugs and get you a prostitute, are you a racketeer?
Channing Tatum and his 25-year-old model girlfriend, Inca Williams, are on vacation in Europe.
I will say this is not his usual type.
Guys don't have types.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
But you could prefer something.
What do you prefer?
I like a thicker girl. I like a thicker woman. Jason likes thin girl.
That's a fact. That's true.
We got Dr. Drew out, and we talked to him about the man who proposed to his AI chatbot.
It's very sad that people are falling in love with robots.
And he thinks once we have actual robots, we're not going to see men anymore.
It's a whole new world when AI takes over everything. I don't think people are going to be working.
But then what do we do for money, though?
How is Devin going to afford his sex robot?
I don't want the robot.
Have you ever heard of barter?
What is Devin going to give for his sex
Stop
robot?
bringing me up at the sex robot. I don't want the robot.
Sure you don't.
The Bezos Sanchez wedding is just days away, which means it's time to let the drunken wedding hookups begin. We're looking at you, Orlando Bloom and Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, it looks like they went in for a nice little peck, but nothing serious. Our sources are saying it's totally friendly. He's not into her.
No one is not into Kim Kardashian.
Orlando is ready to party, is what we're told.
Besides, he's newly single. Why immediately glom onto one person when there will be a ton of hot ladies there? There's Chloe, Gail, Oprah, ciao Bella. As for the festivities,
There was a pool party at the swanky Cipriani Hotel. Somebody who was there told us the crazy thing is just running into all these people. It's like the Oscars.
but just with more bikinis.
Tonight, there's a rehearsal dinner and then there's a hangout party on one of the islands nearby, but they're not even telling the guest which island. They're just supposed to show up at the dock at 7:30. They're gonna take their cell phone.
They're taking their phone?
Yeah, they're
To all these super famous
They're taking
people?
their phones.
How are you going to take Leo's phone?
Yeah, I feel like there's some people that got to be immune from that, right?
Yeah, it's not an infectious disease, it's just taking away a phone. But at least Orlando will have his phone back to take some numbers down when he hits the town with Tom Brady.
We are told he is going bar crawling.
But what's bar crawling for him, though?
It's Bar Raffaelli. So have fun, Orlando. You're the new Merchant of Venice. Even though the Merchant of Venice is actually about defaulting on a loan, not banging chicks, but still, it's a good moniker. Arrivederci, wedding guests.
Jason Kelce stripped down to a Speedo. He was at the beautiful Jersey Shore, Sea Isle City. He has this annual celebrity bartending event. It raises money for autism, so great cause. It's called Team 62 at the Ocean Drive Celebrity Bartending Event. So he gets out there. He has on very patriotic red, white, and blue shorts.
His legs look pretty good.
He looks way skinnier.
Yeah.
A lot of offensive linemen, because they have to eat so much food to maintain that mass, and then they do lose weight when they retire.
Ooh, I wonder how much better their grocery bill is.
Oh, what a good point.
I wonder if Kylie's really into that. I would be into that.
Well, he makes a lot of money.
They haven't probably been grocery shopping in years.
Yeah, they have not been grocery shopping.
You don't think they go grocery shopping?
No, not a chance.
I don't know, maybe they do.
First thing you do when you get rich is to pay people to do your chores for you. That's number one.
Well, that's what Diddy did.
Closing arguments in the Diddy trial began today, and it could be the most important part of the entire thing.
Closing argument is everything, because right now you got all this disconnected testimony, and this is where they put it all together and tell a story about why they should find him guilty. This is the moment.
And prosecutors are taking that moment to come out swinging and say that Diddy
Is the leader of a criminal enterprise. Said he engaged in kidnapping, arson, forced labor, bribery, and the brutal crime at the heart of the case, sex trafficking.
And also what they pointed out, this is really critical for the jury, all of those things that Jason just talked about are all under the RICO charge. And they pointed out you only have to find 2 of those acts. If he did 2 of these acts, then he's guilty of racketeering.
So can I ask you something?
We'd really, really prefer you didn't, but yeah, go ahead.
If somebody goes to Vegas and has their assistant buy drugs for them and get them a prostitute for the night, are they racketeers?
No, there's no criminal enterprise there.
Well, but wait a minute, how do you define enterprise then? But see, that's going to be the key here.
It'd be really hard to argue that the elements of the crime have not been met here. As long as you have an enterprise of multiple people and you have 2 of those elements, you probably meet the standard.
So the assistant who gets drugs and a hooker, the boss is a racketeer.
Sure.
Your conviction is admirable. Bottom line, hope the jurors had coffee for the prosecution's 4-hour closing argument.
4 hours?
That is obnoxious.
I'd be like, gotta get out of here.
Try that next time you have jury duty. Let us know how it goes. Hold tight, people. We're coming down the home stretch here.
So Chris Carmack from the OC and Grey's Anatomy, his wife Erin played a prank on him where she pretended to be like super hungry and eat raw hamburger. It actually was just like Rice Krispie treat.
Wagyu, huh? So good. I'm just gonna do this. I'm so starving. That was so good. No, Erin. No, it's Kai.
I mean, I really don't think he was in on it. I actually think that is his actual.
Your face is scaring her. It should be scaring her.
Wives pranking their husbands are so good on TikTok and Insta. Right now, the prank all the women are doing, they're talking to their husbands like they're on Love Island. So it's like going up to your husband and be like, hey, do you mind if we step to the side and just have a chat? And the guy's like, okay. And it's
Can't you guys just have sex with us? Like, we don't want to do all this like weird game.
You haven't met him.
The first round of the 2025 NBA draft is in the books, and the standout star was Dylan Harper's mom!
The NBA draft went down on Wednesday night. Cooper Flagg went #1. Who cares? The big takeaway from this is
mother.
Yes, Dylan Harper was selected 2nd overall by the San Antonio Spurs, but all eyes were on his mom, Maria.
Everyone thought that it was his girlfriend. She looked stunning in a black dress. She went viral on social media.
But Maria is so much more than just his mom.
Dylan credits his basketball success to her.
What?
She was his coach all throughout his childhood.
Really?
So she played at the University of New Orleans in 1993. And mind you, Dylan Harper's dad, 5-time NBA champ Ron Harper.
Yet no one's talking about Dylan or his dad, just his mom. Oh, and this woman.
Chloe Kitts is a women's basketball player for South Carolina. Her boyfriend was also drafted Wednesday night, Colin Murray Boyles, and she also got a lot of attention.
No, this is
Holy smokes.
Wow, isn't the NBA draft great?
It's just a bunch of horny guys that are like checking out the moms and the girlfriend.
But you know, the moms probably love this.
Why do you say that?
Because people are vain. You don't think she loves the fact that you guys are talking about how hot she is?
I'm sure she's loving the affirmation she's getting this morning.
Especially since Maria is single.
Wait a minute, she's single?
Look at Charles trying desperate to slide into her DMs.
So, congrats, Maria! Oh, and also Dylan for becoming a professional basketball player.
I'll be right back. I think I double parked my car outside.
You double parked?
French Montana, he was doing a podcast recently, and he got asked a question about the beef between Rick Ross and Drake, which are both 2 of his longtime collaborators and friends.
What's the status of things with Ross and Drake?
Hold this. Catch.
Hold it.
Touchdown. I'll be right back. I think I double parked my car outside.
You double parked? Okay.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Went downstairs, never came back to the podcast.
In the middle of the podcast?
In the middle of the podcast.
Where is he going?
I think he left.
Wait a minute, was it something that they said we wouldn't ask, but they did?
We don't know if it was on preconditions that he couldn't ask about, you know.
You know, it happens to me in the Two Angry Men podcast.
What?
Where Mark Garagos will say things that I told him not to say.
You do that to him too, though.
That's different.
Dude, you just called him a bitch yesterday.
Oh. On the phone. Yeah. Okay, first of all, you become bitch.
On the phone, on camera with a microphone.
I'll be right back. I think I double parked my car outside.
Coming up.
So unfortunately, last night there was not an episode of Love Island, but don't worry, we talked to Charlie on the Verified podcast.
I was struggling to remember everybody's name for the first week.
Oh, I watched it. I couldn't binge this. I can only take an hour.
Do you question your decisions in life when you watch that show? I do.
Plus,
we got Dr. Drew out, and we talked to him about the man who proposed to his AI chatbot.
It's very sad that people are falling in love with robots.
Courtney.
Yeah.
If you could get a robot that you had a relationship with, how old would you make that robot?
I'm not playing this game.
coming up.
Mariska Hargitay, she says that a psychic predicted that she was gonna get SVU.
Really?
They're such frauds.
No, she believes it.
Be right back.
I was struggling to remember everybody's name for the first week. I'm so bad with names, and it was terrible.
That's Charlie from Love Island on TMZ's Verified podcast. And if you're not caught up on the season, it sucks to be you because...
He got voted off pretty early.
Why are you telling me this?
Don't worry, there won't be any more spoilers.
He gave us his reaction to his ex-couple, Hannah, who's now booted off the island as well.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, it's kind of our job, but what's gonna happen with Charlie and Hannah now that they're back in the real world?
I don't know.
Thanks for the update. Well, he's super hot, so he'll be okay. And speaking of doing just fine, how about host Ariana Madix?
She should send Tom Sandoval a Christmas gift every year.
He made her.
I would love to do an interview with her and find out, okay, are you happy it happened? It's like, you made my career.
She should give some of the salary to Tom.
100%. Where would your life be now if Tom was faithful to you?
She'd be working at a sandwich shop, just not her sandwich shop.
So, thanks, Charlie. And sorry for all the spoilers, boss. They're all done now.
I was more blown away that Jeremiah was out. I thought Jeremiah was going to the very end, man.
Ah, this is fun. Later, Charlie.
I hope things work out for you and Hannah.
100%, yes.
No, this is perfect.
Okay.
Channing Tatum and his 25-year-old model girlfriend, Inka Williams, are on vacation in Europe, most likely in Croatia, because she posted a picture with a Croatian beer.
Is a model girlfriend somebody who's just a great girlfriend or somebody who's actually a model? I'm just curious.
I have no idea. It could be both, but she posted pictures and video of them paddleboarding. I mean, she is...
Good. Good.
I will say this is not his usual type, because Jenna was like brunette and Zoe Kravitz was brunette, and this is like his first blonde in a while.
She has dark hair. She's a brunette.
Hey, newsflash, he just likes hot chicks.
Like, he's not worried about their hair color.
Guys don't have types.
Yes, they do.
But you could prefer something like...
What do you prefer?
Like, Jason likes thin girl. I like a thicker girl. I like a thicker woman.
That's a fact. That's true.
Hey, man, he likes I'm going Kylie Jenner, and he's going Kendall.
Double date with the sisters?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good luck to both of you.
Are you a single human woman frustrated because you can't find love? Well, don't worry, because according to Dr. Drew...
When we actually have real robots, we're not going to see men anymore.
Yes, men are about to disappear completely because they'll be off banging bots, so you won't have to worry about it anymore. See? Isn't that comforting?
We got Dr. Drew out, and we talked to him about the man who proposed to his AI chatbot girlfriend.
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart.
And he thinks this is sad.
Because she doesn't have a sexy robot body yet? Yeah, that is so sad.
I think it's sad because it's not a real relationship, it's a pseudo-relationship.
Oh, right, that's what we meant, yeah.
My concern is that it's people injecting their subjective experience into a bot rather than a real relationship body.
There's no back and forth like you'd have with a real person.
On another level, if they create a flesh-like robot and is programmed not just to recite things, but to interpret things, to emote in various ways, which is gonna happen.
I don't want that.
It will destroy the economy because you need enough money to buy the robot and then you can stop working.
I don't think people are gonna be working.
But then what do we do for money though?
How's Devin gonna afford his prime sex robot?
Dude, I don't want the robot.
Because money doesn't have to be the way money is now. Have you ever heard of barter?
What is Devin going to give for his sex
Stop
robot?
bringing me up at the sex robot. I don't want the robot.
Hey, maybe you just haven't met the right bot yet. So, thanks, Dr. Drew.
Good to see you.
Mariska Hargitay, she was on Call Her Daddy, and she says that a psychic predicted that she was going to get SVU.
He says to me, and I was listening to him, and I'm like this. And he goes, "You're going to be famous for that face, that serious face." And I said, no.
And she was like, "No, it's not. Like, I'm a comedian. Like, I'm a funny actress. Like, I'm not going to, like, be serious." And he was like,
"I don't give a rat's ass what you think. You're going to be famous for that face." 6 months later, I got SVU.
They're such fraud.
No, she believes it.
But you didn't say SVU, you just said she's gonna get a big job.
Yeah, based on her serious face, but she was a comedic actress before that.
Point is, the psychic didn't really predict anything.
Have you been to a psychic, Harvey?
I have.
How'd it go?
She didn't predict anything, she just told me things. I mean, this psychic did tell me something about my dad that nobody knew.
Which was what? That he didn't like you?
No.
I swear this is true on my children.
Coming up.
Leanne Rimes proving that the show truly must go on.
I was on stage, feel something pop in my mouth. I have a bridge in the front and it fell out.
She should have kept it out and sung a hillbilly song.
On the TMZ Celebrity Tour, we've seen huge stars like Kevin Hart, Ben Affleck, The Rock, and Jamie Foxx. Buses depart daily from the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, so head to TMZTour.com and book your tickets for the TMZ Celebrity Tour.
Okay, we're gonna do a little story time.
Leanne Rimes proving that the show truly must go on. She posted a video explaining a mishap that happened on stage at a concert recently.
I was on stage in the middle of One Way Ticket. I feel something pop in my mouth. And if you've been around, you know I've had a lot of dental surgeries and I have a bridge in the front and it fell out in the middle of my song.
So she was toothless in the front.
Right, so she paused, ran off stage, popped them back in, and then went back out.
She should have kept it out and sung a hillbilly song.
Well, it could have been that song. The chorus, she goes, "Because I can." So because I can.
I hope my teeth stay in tonight.
Coming up.
Saint has hacked Kim Kardashian's Instagram account once again. He is reaching out to Pop Mart, who makes Labubu, and he's asking them for free merch.
But he's not doing this on his own.
Yeah, he is. He stole her phone. Saint has hacked Kim Kardashian's Instagram account once again. He is doing the smartest thing that a celebrity kid should be doing. He is reaching out to Pop Mart, who makes Labubu, and he's asking them for free merch. So he said, in all lowercase, "Hey, it's Saint. I got my mom's phone. Can I get some giant Labubus and some rainbow teeth ones, please?" And then the company takes advantage of this over a 9-year-old running this billionaire's Instagram account. So they write, "Hey Saint, while you still have your mom's phone, can you reply to her DMs real fast, trying to like solidify like a brand deal?"
And he's not doing this on his own.
Yeah, he is. He stole.
Yes,
he stole her phone.
Don't you think it's a little weird that Kim Kardashian doesn't have her phone?
Yes. He also had her iPad once and her sex tape came up while he was scrolling on the iPad.
What'd he say?
We talked about it on this show, and you had a reaction and said, "Oh my God."
I don't remember that, but
Yeah, it was like a whole thing. It was a lot.
that's a great thing about getting older. Things are just new again.
You're always surprised.
Right.